Hey guys, okay, so my intro has been very long in my past few videos, so I want to keep this one very short and sweet. What I want to say is that today this video is all about the foundation and like the face part. I didn't do much with my eyes, so if you guys like videos that's all about foundation and blush and contouring, highlighting, all those things, then this is the video for you. If you guys would like to see how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so today I am mixing things up and I am starting with foundation first, and the foundation that I'm using is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. Now I know that a lot of people who are watching this video is probably thinking, girl, why are you making a video on foundation that has been on this earth for years now? And that is because I do not understand online shopping, and I had to wait until this foundation was available in stores in South Africa, which has only been available since a few weeks ago. Yes, South Africa is that delayed when it comes to makeup. So to get my perfect shade, I mix two shades. I mix the shade Porcelain and the shade Golden Caramel. Now, as you can see, Porcelain is clearly too white and Golden Caramel is clearly too dark. Now, if you guys are wondering why I'm showing you my double chin, that is because I am a strong, confident woman and I do not care to show my fat face to the whole world. No, I'm just kidding. I want to match my foundation to my neck, and when you keep your face up and straight, then it is hard to see if your foundation is a perfect match. But when you make this ugly face, then you can see how well the foundation actually blends into your neck. As I said, this is clearly too white and this is clearly too dark, but when you mix the two, it is my perfect shade, as you can see. So I've honestly been so in love with this foundation. I've been using it for quite a while now, and I love it so much because it actually is very, very matte, and you do not need to set this foundation with a powder. So if you are someone that likes to wear just your foundation and you do not want to take that extra step and set it with powder, then this is perfect for you. And this foundation is actually very long lasting, I found. So you do not need to set it with powder foundation. Set foundation with foundation, yes. Okay, so now that I've blended away my foundation, I use only the shade Porcelain, and I put a little bit of that light color under my eyes because I like to brighten up my under eye area. So even though this color is too white to use alone as my foundation, it does make a perfect shade for under eye brightening for my skin tone, obviously. I don't know why, but this beauty blender smells like alcohol, which is weird because I just washed it with like a normal soap. Oh, speaking of alcohol, oh, this is so funny. So I've been sick lately, but I had to sit down and film this video. So I drank 2 of these Bio Plus immune boosters. They're supposed to just boost your energy levels. So I think it was about like a minute after I drank these 2 you are supposed to drink 2. So straight after drinking these, I started to feel a bit funky, and I checked the ingredient list, which I was probably supposed to do before drinking these. But anyway, so I checked the ingredient list and then I saw that there is 10% alcohol in one of these babies. So if you are an underage drinker and you're looking for cheap alcohol that will also boost your immune system, no, I'm kidding. I shouldn't say that. Underage drinking is a serious problem and I do not support it at all. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Okay, so now I'm going to set my face with powder. Like I said before, using this foundation, you do not have to set your face with powder because this has a perfect matte finish, but I am extra and I hate when my foundation is not set. I just feel naked. So to set under my eyes, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the shade 001, which is a very light powder. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Natural Beige. Obviously this Fit Me powder goes hand in hand with the Fit Me foundation. So usually South Africans always want to keep their makeup natural, which I don't understand. Why do you want to wear makeup but you want to look natural? If you're gonna wear makeup, like, just go full out, like, do what you want to do. Why do you care what anybody else thinks about your makeup? But anyway, if you want to look natural with makeup, you do you, boo. You do you. Anyway, I was completely off point right now. For blush, I am going to use these two shades. I am mixing these two shades from the Maybelline Master Bronze palette. This is how it looks. So basically I just dab my brush into both of these once and then I just go down. Okay, so to contour and to highlight, I'm using this Catrice Prime and Fine palette in the shade Ashy Radiance. The name of the palette has gone off because it is that old. Okay, so then I am using this shade to highlight, as well as this shade from the Catrice Bronze Eclat palette. So, completely off the point, all the products that I'm using today I bought at Dis-Chem Pharmacies, which is a store here in South Africa. When people ask me what my favorite store is, I always say Dis-Chem. And when they ask me why, I say because they always have sales on makeup and it's the only place where I can actually afford makeup. And I'm a professional makeup artist. Okay, and now using that same Rimmel Stay Matte powder and taking my damp beauty blender, I'm just swiping powder on this sponge, as you guys can see, and I'm just dragging this under my jawline because I do want to carve out my cheekbones a bit more. Okay, so now I'm doing my eyes. I just want to keep everything very natural and simple today. So I'm going to use this shade from the Maybelline Bronze palette. And then I'm using this contour shade from the Catrice palette. And then I'm using this golden highlight shade from the Maybelline Bronze palette, and I'm putting that all over my eyelids. And for eyebrows, I'm using these two shades from the Beauty Treats Pro palette. Now, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but they have like a grey reddish undertone and they have like sparkles in them. I've been using these two colors to fill in my eyebrows lately. And I've been liking it. I don't know, I just like having like sparkles in my eyebrows and like a reddish undertone. Eyebrow trends have been so crazy lately. Like maybe I can start a new trend with my shimmery eyebrows, and then when people ask me why I started to wear shimmery eyebrows, I'll just say it's because I am a diamond and now my eyebrows matches my soul. So now I'm just wiping away that bake. It's been sitting on my face for I don't know how long, the entire time I did my eyes. And as you guys can see now, I just have a nice sharp contour blush, everything going on, and my jawline is just popping. Not jawline, cheekbones. I did this in my other video as well. I don't know why, I always call this my jawline, but it's cheekbones. Sorry. I'm gonna use my phone. So I'm just using the Crayolan contour pencil in the shade 035. And then I just color this spot in. This is how I've been doing my lips for the past month now. Okay, so I color this spot in, and then this spot. And then I just take my finger and I blend this onto the rest of my lips. Then just using a clear gloss, and I tap that on my lips. You don't need to because this lip liner is creamy enough, but with other lip liners, in most cases they aren't that creamy. Then I add the lip gloss or lip eyes. Okay, I just quickly want to set my face. I used this in my previous video as well, and I did mention that I was afraid of the white spots appearing again, but I found that if you shake it properly, that white spots will not appear. So let's set this face, and this gives you a very fresh look. So after my face is so matte from this foundation and the powder, I just like to add some extra dewiness back into my skin. It smells so good, but it also smells like alcohol. So I don't think it can be good for your skin, but okay. Okay guys, so that is the end of this tutorial. I'm not even going to bother fixing my hair. I look terrible, but that's just the way that it's going to be for this video. Okay, just quickly before ending off, I want to say what I also like about this foundation, and I forgot to mention it earlier. It does not oxidize. As you guys can see, my face is still the exact same color that it was when I applied this about an hour ago. I think it's been an hour now. So yeah, this is great. It doesn't oxidize, it has a mattifying finish, it doesn't crease throughout the day, it doesn't start to separate. I have oily skin, so that's a big deal for me, because usually when your oiliness and your foundation mixes, it starts to separate, but this does not happen. I just love this foundation. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about this. So yeah, go buy this. It's 100 Rand at discount. Thank you for watching this video. This was a very natural, everyday look, I would say. I don't know what I'm gonna call this yet, but I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys go and buy this foundation because it's great. I see you guys in my next video. I actually am wearing a top, just in case anybody was wondering, because I've noticed that I sit like this because I have like the worst posture ever, and then it seems like I'm not wearing a top, but I am. Have you guys noticed that I have like a turtleneck? Like, I don't know, but usually like when I watch the ending of my videos, you know, where I do like the whole twirly thingy, I'm like, damn girl, you have a long ass neck. But what's important is that you accept yourself and that you do not look in the mirror and judge yourself like I'm doing right now. Do not follow my lead. Follow my example. Do not follow my example. Except for makeup. Follow my makeup. Remember to subscribe to my channel, guys.